Okay, here we are, all painted. It's all the bits and pieces, all the bolts. I got new bushings from O'Reilly's, and those are part number K6169 for inch and a 16th sway bar. So it takes four. They're all the same size. I did get some grade 8 bolts for these brackets because I wanted to make sure that they were strong enough, because those are going to get a lot of twist and torque and everything. So we're ready to go. I'm going to warn you guys, that thing is heavy. That thing is very heavy. I use the grinder to clean that, and then I used paint thinner to wipe it down with. But my guns are burning. That was half an hour of holding that in weird positions. Yep. I think it's about to rain. But that's about the easiest, because it won't fit in my blasting cabinet. And yes, the sway bar is done. It's finished curing, and that's going to pop against all the black that's in that hinge compartment. I think it's going to look damn good once we get it on there. All right, so let's get started. So I just have some more space and some more room. We're going to take this off. I just got it bolted down with 2 bolts, and the hoses are just on there without clamps, just to make sure they were the right ones. So let's get this out of the way, and we'll get the bolting. This is pretty straightforward. We're going to put, since the holes are already pre-done from the factory, we're just going to slip it in here, and I'm using a washer on the head, a lock washer underneath the nut, to make sure that this doesn't come off. And I'm using grade 8 bolts, nice grade 8 bolts, because this is going to take a lot of torque. It's going to take a lot of abuse. And I'm just going to leave all 4 of these finger tight right now. I just want to make sure that the place is right, because I want everything to adjust as I put everything on. All right, so the next thing is going to be actually the bar itself, and I'm going to clean my hands up so I don't smudge it all up, and then we're going to bolt it into the A-frames. Well, I got everything put on. Now I got everything is just finger tight, all of them. Now, here's a trick. If you try to hold on to that bar and kind of two-hand it and screw bolts in and all that, you'll never get it. Use a jack and just hold it up in place, because all the bolts that are holding the bushings in place are just threaded on there, and these are just threaded on there, and so it's they're in there and they're seated correctly, but it's just every truck is a little different. Okay, so it's just a matter of letting everything center itself. Same thing here. It's in the saddle, and the bolts are just finger tight. It's just a matter of letting everything kind of just get settled. And I have super lube on all the connecting points, so it'll move good. So basically, you just want to go one side, tighten it 3/4 of the way down, go to the other side, tighten 3/4 of the way down, go to this side, tighten 3/4 of the way down, go to that side, and then you want to bounce the suspension and get it to move. And you bounce it enough, you can use a jack, unload it, load it, unload it, load it. Just get some movement in suspension. Okay, I'll give you the first tip. You got to make sure that the end of this is right here at the end of the rubber. Okay, same thing on this side. It needs to be even. All right, so if I feel that metal is all the way to the facing edge of that rubber, I had to already loosen this off. I had already loosened this one off and give it a tap with a hammer and get it moved back to get the spacing right for the bars in the rubber grommets. So 3/4 of the way done, still loose. That's why I say you start here and you don't tighten anything all the way down. You start on the ends and you work your way inward. Okay, a little bit of time, tighten down one piece at a time and check it, and then cycle it, and then cycle it. One piece at a time and check it, then cycle it. Okay, I went through the process. I tightened everything down from the backwards front. I got the same spacing in the grommets on both sides. And I got her all up in there. We're going to let it bounce a little bit. And I think we're good. Everything's tightened down. I got a little touch up. I got a little scratch. I got a scratch on it there. And I got a little scratch on it there. But no scratch on it there. But everything is lubed. Everything is on like it should be. And yeah, I am very glad that I painted that orange. So if you're still here watching at the end, I appreciate all of you. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out the links down below. Help support the channel a little bit. Y'all have a great day. It was a great day today. Could be a new sway bar tomorrow. Y'all be good.